Hey, wait up! Oh, thank God it's you. I guess I'm going the right way after all.
Or the wrong way, depending on your point of view. Were you following me?
What? No. Okay, maybe a little. These halls are just so confusing, so I figured I'd tag along. I thought about shouting at you earlier, but it's hard to tell people apart from behind around here. So I wasn't sure if it was you, and I didn't want to call out to a total stranger like some weirdo, so here I am.
If you say so. I mean, you wouldn't be the type to stalk me or anything, would you? Although now that I think about it, I do feel like I'm missing a lock of my hair.
That's so weird! How could that happen? You shouldn't be balding yet, right? I hear they have shampoo to stop that these days.
Very funny, but my hair is perfectly healthy. Luscious even. Can't you see the healthy sheen from my off-brand all-in-one shampoo?
I think that might be grease, dude.
Hey gang! Ready for a full night of rousing, family-friendly, and team-building adventures?
Jesus Christ, I almost kicked you in the... hi, Dave. Great to see you. Do you get used to that?
Never. You just learn to accept it.
Great to see you guys too! Oh gosh, I'm so excited to get started! Come on!
Okay, now it's officially weird. Where is everyone?
Did they text you? What did they say?
I'm not sure whether to say congrats or I'm sorry. Then it has a wincing emoji. What does that mean? Hold on, looks like one of them's calling me. Zach, that you? Where are you, man? I'm at the game room and it's a ghost town.
Yeah, sorry, Stan. You know, I'm always down to help out new players, so I was totally cool with that rookie showing up. But this is a whole different level.
Whole different level? What are you talking about? You've played with Dave before. You're, prepared, right?
Oh, you don't know? Oh. Oh, no. I really shouldn't have said anything. Well, anyway, I just wanted to call to say that if you're no longer with us by next Friday, the group's voted that I should take your place as GM and continue the campaign. I hope you don't mind.
What? Of course I mind. It's my campaign. And why wouldn't I be there next Friday?
Sorry, Stan. You were a pretty good GM. I mean, your NPCs were always a little cliche, but you were a solid B at least. B plus on a good day. It was fun.
Pretty good. Come on, I was at least... Zach? Hello? Son of a bitch.
There you are, Stanley. You've picked a good location for this little sanctuary. Even I took a few minutes to find it in this labyrinth.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, this is what you chose over my own personal recommendation, hmm?
Ma'am,
How utterly unimpressive. So ordinary. This ritual, I mean, your precious game night. When you said that you needed to gather more information before deciding, I had thought you prudent, not lazy. Now, Stanley, I am not so certain. But disappointment is an unbecoming emotion. Dwelling upon the fact that you have chosen poorly is fruitless. Gathering data on why you made that decision, however, is quite useful. So, where shall I sit?
Excuse me?
At the table, Stanley? If I am to take part, I need to be seated, correct?
Here, you can sit next to me.
My, how generous. And to what do I owe the honor?
Is enjoying each other's company not reason enough?
I don't know, Stanley. Do we?
Sure. I thought we had a nice, mildly threatening chat earlier. I thought we were getting along.
That was a meeting among professionals, darling. This is an after-hours social event.
That it is, and we're both here knowing that, aren't we? So come on, have a seat. Let's socialize.
You do have a point.
yes, let's all socialize. All of us. I'd be honored to sit across from you and socialize together, ma'am. Truly.
Know you, David? I already know from my initial reports. You are Stanley's direct supervisor, are you not?
Oh, yes, ma'am. My good buddy, Stan, over there. Oh, his friends call him Stan, you see. Well, I'm his squad supervisor, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Yes, David. In fact, I just said so myself.
Right, you did. I remember now. Anyway, I supervise all of his day-to-day assignments, so if there's anything he did or achieved anything that you need to know more about, just let me know. I try to have a hand in all of my squad's achievements, you see. That's what leading a squad is all about. Just getting all hands-on with every little thing they do, you know?
I believe the term for that is micromanagement.
Gosh, I don't know anything about that high-tech stuff, ma'am. But whatever it is, it gets the job done right.
My, you really are quaint, aren't you? And you speak with this man every day, Stanley?
Every day.
Remarkable. Your mental fortitude continues to impress. But you I do not recognize. You're not with Lord Bedlam's organization.
That's right, ma'am. I'm Kate. I'm with your Henchman program. Just arrived yesterday.
I can see that. Your name, I mean. You forgot to remove your name tag, Kate.
Oh, no. That's on purpose. I'm still new, so I thought that would help people remember me.
Well, name tag or no, I'll certainly remember you. I don't forget a face. Or much of anything, really. But you've made fast friends, haven't you? How very sociable of you.
I try my best to fit in, ma'am.
So it seems. And you picked quite the circle to join. Stanley here is someone we've been monitoring very closely. He's a henchman of interest, such as it is.
I am? Oh, I mean, thank you.
Wow, I had no idea. I just started hanging out with him because he seemed, well, chill, I guess.
Thanks, Kate. That's the kindest thing anyone said about me. Think I might have that chiseled onto my gravestone. Here lies Stan. He was pretty chill, I guess. Or whatever. Who can say? Anyway, it looks like all my regular party members are unavailable, so we should probably get started. Looks like the three of you are a party.
The four of us, you mean?
Four? Who?
Behold! At long last, Lord Bedlam has come to claim his destiny! Seriously, that was a long walk. Since when did we have a game room in this wing? I walked into at least 3 storage closets.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Lord Bedlam, sir! Your lordship, are you joining our spells and swords campaign tonight?
Indeed I am, my comrade in arms! So I hope you have a glorious game night planned for us, Stanley!
Actually, I'm Stan, sir. That's Dave.
It's okay, sir. I'm Stan's squad supervisor, so it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, sure. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Good to meet you, Stan.
Yes, good to meet you. Again. We've been meeting for a few years now.
Yes, of course. You're one of our decorated veterans, a real senior member of the Bedlam team. That was just a turn of phrase. Now then, it's game night, one of our proudest Team Bedlam traditions. So, take charge and get this game started. Show us the creativity and discipline that the senior henchman in this organization is capable of.
All right then. Welcome to a new Spells and Swords campaign, everybody. This one is my personal spin on an old classic from the 4th edition called Bandits of the Golden Valley.
Ooh, we're fighting bandits? Cool.
No, you are the bandits.
Oh, right. Thought that sounded weird. Of course we're the bandits.
Anyway, before we get started, does everyone have a character sheet?
Yes! I'll be playing Lord Archibald Lifespane, a half-demon wizard. And I have one for you as well, madam, as you requested. You're a dark elf rogue named...
I'll name it.
Whatever name you'd like. You are our honored guest, after all.
I'm all set too, don't worry. Scarlet Ravenblood, the human dark paladin, at your service. I mean, at your service darkly.
Oh, good. I had a couple spares in case you needed one. I'm impressed, though. When did you put that together?
This morning. It was no big deal. I found that you could do just about anything as long as you put in the research.
That much is true, at least. And that leaves...
I'm Dave.
Yes, we know.
No, not me. I'm Dave, and I'm playing Dave. Dave the cleric.
Fascinating.
All right then, Lord Archibald Lifespane, Scarlet Ravenblood, Dave, and... Sorry, ma'am, what did you say your character's name was again?
I didn't.
Right, sure. That keeps things simple, I guess. So anyway, you people, all of you, even those without names, have separately traveled to the city of Ilix, a hive of villainy and other exciting family activities. Great trails, scenic views, very outdoorsy. Anyway, all that really takes a backseat to the whole villainy thing. It's not that the place has lots of crime, it's that there is no crime. It's entirely lawless.
Excellent! Truly a paradise.
Ilix is lawless. Very clever, Stanley.
But you four can handle it. So instead of getting mugged, each of you has separately found your way to a dimly lit tavern, occupied by a discerning, if unhygienic clientele of ruffians, mercenaries, and assholes.
Ah, sounds wonderful. Reminds me of the old Independent Supervillain Association's monthly mixers. They were a real hoot, until Arsonist Man had a few too many IPAs. Well, in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have let him join.
Well, luckily for you, Arsonist Man isn't here. In fact, you, Lord Archibald, are the first of the party to enter. So, what would you like to do?
Ah, excellent! I, Archibald Lifespane, gallantly enter the tavern, my cape flowing behind me like a majestic cape. I march to the bar, ignoring the stares of admiration that surely follow me, and order a glass of rosé.
The barkeep doesn't know what that is.
Oh, right. Then I order an IPA.
He doesn't know what that is either.
What? Preposterous! Everywhere has IPAs! Surely they could scrounge one up for the famous Lord Archibald Lifespane, firstborn son of Duke Alfred Lifespane, steward of Lifespane County.
You're right, sorry, Lord Bedlam, my mistake. The barkeep brings you an IPA. Anyway, Scarlet Ravenblood, you enter the tavern next. What do you do?
Oh, already? Okay, hold on. A lone warrior strides through the door, armor clanking as they move. It glints in the dim light of the tavern, but darkly, for it is as black as the deepest pit. and so is their soul. The warrior's name, Scarlet Ravenblood. That's me. As I arrive, my violet orbs scan the room.
Wait, sorry. Did you just call your eyes orbs?
Yes, shut up. You can't just use eyes all the time. That's boring. Anyway, my orbs eventually find a secluded table in the most shadowy part of the tavern, and I walk over, armor clanking. I take a seat and call for a waiter.
A dwarven woman approaches. What will you have, moody-looking stranger?
An ale. The darkest ale you've got. Like, really super dark.
The waiter leaves and soon returns with your ale. It's definitely dark, and it tastes kinda grimy.
Perfect. I sip my ale and brood.
Okay, roll to brood.
Really? Oh, okay.
Wow, 18. Very successful brood. You look incredibly imposing as you drink your dark, questionable ale from the shadows.
Thank you.
And the next person to enter the tavern is...
Me, I assume. I enter the tavern and sit exactly 6 feet away from the door, as close to the wall as I can. If there are no seats in that spot, I move one there. I then order a glass of their finest red wine. If it is not their finest wine, then I explain to the waitress that their blood will do instead. Red is red after all.
Supervisor, put in an order for some red wine, please. Very expensive.
Well, luckily for the waitress, she manages to find some very nice red wine. Some of the best red wine you've ever tasted.
I doubt that. I'll mark it down as acceptable.
Works for me. Anyway, last up is Dave. What do you do?
I enter the tavern and approach the barkeep. Good afternoon. I'm Dave, and I'm here to tell you about our Lord and Savior, Ing with the Unknowable.
The barkeep says that drinks are on the house if you quietly and calmly take a seat.
Oh, great! I'll have a cherry cola, please, and a spare flask of it for the road.
The tavern doesn't have cola.
Oh. Bartender, may I please speak to your manager?
All right, now that you're all gathered here, do any of you want to interact with each other a little before we move on?
To what end?
Stan, I had to work for this cola. I've got to enjoy it.
Bah! Lord Archibald Lifespan doesn't go to other people. People go to him.
Well, I would, but that would be kind of out of character, wouldn't it? I think I just need to keep up this brooding thing.
All right, well, some time passes and everything seems normal. That is, until you hear the marching of armored feet in the distance, but growing closer. Then, suddenly, the door bursts open. A squad of armed men enter the tavern, wearing blue tabards emblazoned with a golden griffin. It's clear that they are guards or soldiers, which is weird, because Ilix has no guards or soldiers. Their leader, a stern man with a wide, flat face that looks like it's been pounded out with a meat tenderizer, steps forward and points towards Lord Archibald. Lord Archibald Lifespan, you have been found guilty of crimes against the kingdom of Stoltorum. In the king's name, come with us to the palace so that you may receive a punishment befitting of your family's station.
Ooh, I get to be the star of the plot? I mean, how dare you make such baseless accusations? I may have committed many, many crimes, but never against my own kingdom. How dare you sully the Lifespan family name with such slander?
The king will be the judge of that. Now come with us.
Nonsense! Lord Archibald Lifespan surrenders to no man. or woman, or 63% of the world's known monsters. If you dare to seize me, then you shall have to contend with the might of the greatest wizard the Lifespan line has ever seen!
Well, not yet. You're only level 3.
The third or fourth greatest wizard the Lifespan family has ever seen! And the aid of any soul who cannot stand the sight of such imperialism in this free city. Ahem.
Oh, I'll help you, Lord Archibald! I cast my healing spell on Lord Archibald!
But he's undamaged. Are you sure?
Absolutely! I have to help in whatever way I can!
Wow, look at that. Lord Archibald is at full health.
Yes! I'm really getting the hang of this.
Yeah. In fact, you're so good that the leader of these guys has decided you need to be taken care of. So he tells one of his men to get rid of you. So the soldier walks up to you and punches you in the face for 3 points of damage.
Oh, man. Reminds me of Wednesday.
Well, it is a little different. The city is lawless, and that means the people here aren't big fans of armored assholes showing up and laying down the law. So, by punching you in the face, the guard has created quite the commotion, which means it would be the perfect time for someone else to step in. Anyone?
Why? It would be much more advantageous to bide my time.
Yeah, just biding my time. I'm all about biding my time. Plus, I'm way too busy staring into the abyssal depths of this ale and contemplating the horror of my existence.
Okay, well, as you sit there brooding, one of the soldiers shoves a patron into your table, spilling your ale.
You scum! How could you do this? It was one of the few truly pure things left in this world, and you destroyed it, murdered it in cold blood. I unsheath my sword.
Now, don't rush into things, dear. All that bravado won't be necessary. Just leave this to me, Besides, I believe you've used too many actions for one turn.
What? No, I haven't done any actions. I just started.
And I, as I always do, shall finish it.
Finish? But, meaning no offense, madam, I had a big plan and... Game Master! I'm pretty sure I didn't finish my turn earlier. Shouldn't I have the chance to go? I'm the star of this whole scenario, aren't I?
Yeah, Lord Bedlam's the star! We're all just moons in his orbit!
Well, I never said that, and technically that wasn't a turn per se, since combat hadn't really...
Guys, ma'am, sir, with respect, I was kind of on a roll here, wasn't I, Stan?
You're right, Lord Bedlam. That was my mistake. I should have let you take a combat turn.
Excellent! And while perhaps I wouldn't say all of you are, what did you say, moons in my orbit? I do appreciate your passion, Dale, and the clear positive influence you have on your subordinates. Well done!
Gosh, you're too kind, Lord Bedlam! all part of being a supervisor.
Yes, you've done a fine job of echoing your employer's opinion, David. Now shall we cut to your plan, my lord? I'm curious to see if it's more successful than your heist of Pet Hub last month.
Oh, I assure you, it shall be at least as successful as that. It's a high bar, but I have confidence that I can clear it. Now, I raise my staff, gather my arcane power, and cast Grand Soliloquy!
Grand soliloquy. Let me look that up.
No need, Stanley, I know it. The definition is that the caster amplifies their voice, creating shockwaves in a 6-meter radius around themselves, and giving all enemies who hear it the deeply moved status effect. Pending wisdom checks, of course.
That's exactly it. I mean, exactly. How do you know about an obscure spell like that already?
Why, it's just as our dear Kate said. You can learn anything if you put in the research.
Okay, looks like 4 of them get the status effect, and 2 of them take 10 points of damage from the shockwave. Nice job, boss.
It was, wasn't it? Oh, wait, may I perform the soliloquy as well? You know, just to add to the moment.
Sure. I don't see the harm in...
Excellent! Behold the power of Lord Archibald Lifesbane, heir to Lifesbane Manor, Lifesbane County, and the Lifesbane Country Buffet, medieval family diner restaurant chain. Bask in my glorious glow, and feast your eyes upon my valiant visage, for I am not only the Alpha and Omega, but also the Gamma, the Kappa, and the Omicron. Those who kneel, bow, or otherwise prostrate themselves before me shall be spared a modicum of pain and humiliation at my discretion. Mercy not guaranteed. There, that'll show them.
Wow, that was amazing, Lord Bedlam. You could be an actor, like Chris Hemingway or all those other Chris's.
Yeah, my eardrums were blown away by your charisma. Maybe literally.
Did you not see the recommendation for earplugs on the Henchman listing for this job? It was under the suggested equipment section.
Yeah, I did, but I figured that was meant for use in the field.
We've gotten that feedback before. Perhaps we should categorize equipment more specifically. But that can wait. For now, I believe it's my turn. That means the slaughter can really begin.
Way to go, everyone! We really came together as a squad and got those tasks done in no time!
Did you refer to those human beings we killed as tasks? Because I don't really care, obviously. I'm incredibly desensitized to violence. Because I'm super violent, as you can see.
Oh, not as violent as Lord Bed Archibald, I mean! That was really impressive, sir. You must be someone incredibly important and powerful.
You have a keen eye, stranger, I can tell. Yes, I am quite powerful and extremely important, as was no doubt obvious from the fact that those men were here for me. And though I doubtlessly could have handled them all myself, I do appreciate that you are all willing to support me. Perhaps if you are otherwise unoccupied, you could join my retinue as my attendants.
Scarlet Ravenblood is no one's attendant. I walk my own path, a path of darkness, like a lone wolf walking by the light of the winter moon. But the yelling thing's pretty dope, aside from the hearing loss, so I guess we can hang out or whatever.
Excellent! It would be a boon to have the services of a paladin of such skill. And you were also quite impressive, Miss... what was your name exactly?
Me? Why, I'm deaf.
Shit, that's pretty dark.
And fitting, too. You acquitted yourself well, Lady Death. Well fought.
All right, look at that. You won your first battle, you introduced yourselves. You're basically a full-fledged party now.
Really? Just like that?
Just like that.
Excellent! Then let us proceed with our quest. We must root out and destroy this threat to the Lifesbane family name post-haste. Whatever that threat is exactly. We should probably find that out.
Good idea, sir. Luckily for you, you may have your answers soon. For as the dust settles, a wizened old man picks his way through the carnage, waving towards you. He calls out, "Oh, thank goodness you're alive, Lord Lifesbane. I was worried those ruffians would strike you down before I could find you. You see, I have something vitally important to..."
I stab him.
You what? I mean, sure. Life's pointless anyway.
But he was about to tell me vital information about...
Stanley, roll the dice.
Oof, that is one very dead old guy. Damn. Your knife goes right through his heart, killing him instantly.
Naturally. Next, I clean my blade and search his pockets for any kind of note or parchment.
You find a letter addressed to the man from Lord Archibald's long-lost younger brother. He has allied with the Kingdom of Stoltorum to steal the Lifesbane family throne, and sent this man here to lead you astray, in case the attempt on your life failed.
By the demon god Carnanthium! What a shocking twist! Betrayed by my own flesh and blood!
All right, boss, this is it. He's got basically no health left, so just pick the spell that you want to finish the fight and watch the show.
Excellent! Excellent! At last, Lord Archibald Lifesbane shall have his revenge! But I hesitate. No, I can't do it. Even for all he has done, I cannot strike down my own brother. A Lifesbane should never be the bane of another Lifesbane's life.
Wow, that's a great quote, sir. You should write that down. I'd use a coffee mug with that on it.
We all know you would, Dave. But anyway, boss, if you don't kill him, what do you do?
I cast Cage of Lightning on his beastly form, locking him in place. I'm sorry, my comrades, but this is the best I can do. Someone else must strike the final blow, but I must leave it to fate to decide his, fate. And by fate, I of course mean...
Oh, okay, sure, just give me a second.
Just pick yourself, Stanley. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Yeah, I trust you, buddy. Just think of what your supervisor would do.
Oh, okay. If you guys think that's fair, I'm cool with it. No pressure, Stan. We won't hold a grudge, right?
All right, the person who gets the first try at dealing the final blow is... Dave of Clan Dave. You're up.
Yes, really? What an honor! I won't let you down, Lord Bedlam.
Yes, I'm sure you won't let Lord Archibald down. I have faith in you, comrade.
Right, yeah, faith. Faith is great. Need lots of that. Phew. Okay. Right, faith. Of course. Okay. I raise my staff high in the air and let it go.
This is going to be a production, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Isn't it wonderful?
As my staff falls to the ground, I fall to my knees, put my hands together, and pray. Hi, Lord Ingwith. It's me, Dave. You know, Dave of Clan Dave, your humble servant and magic cleric guy. Thing is, Lord Ingwith, sir, the mighty and unknowable master of mysterious things, I need your help. Not like your usual help, which is awesome, more like direct holy wrath kind of help. I'm talking about the big guns. Maybe that's rude of me. Before that, I should probably thank you for all the times you helped me with your mysterious unknowableness along this mysterious and unknowable journey.
I feel like I definitely know this journey, having been on it and all.
Yes, roll with it.
First, thank you for that bounty of cola at the tavern. That hit the spot. And thank you for the gold we found on the goblins outside of town, and the potion of healing we found on the next group of goblins, and...
You hear Ingwith call to you. He says you're welcome for every loot drop you got on this journey, and that you don't need to thank him for every single one. But he says it in a very enigmatic way.
Oh, well, great. Well then, in that case, mighty Ingwith, can you smite this dragon for us? He's been a pretty big jerk, and I'd appreciate it if you could laser him in the face, please. Thanks.
Ingwith appreciates your polite but disorganized prayer. So at his command, the heavens open and a giant laser shoots down through the palace roof. But you're not sure how because it's a very mysterious laser. The laser hits the dragon in the face, and you think you can hear him cry out that he knows something about Ingwith before his head explodes. Then he falls to the ground, dead. And there's nothing mysterious about that. And on that note, that concludes tonight's Spells and Swords adventure. I don't think I've ever gotten that far with a brand new party before. Nice job.
Oh, it's over?
Well, yeah. You defeated the dragon / Lord Archibald's long-lost brother, and that's that. Not really much else to do.
Nonsense! There's always more to do. The tireless work of Lord Bedlam is never done. Or Lord Lifesbane, for that matter. Why, I have a whole county to get in order.
Yes, Dan, he's got a whole country to worry about. That's plenty. As a squad supervisor, I would know how tough that is. A country is at least 6 or 7 squads worth of people. Maybe 8.
So, you want an epilogue or something?
Yeah, an epilogue! That's perfect! I think.
Yes, an epilogue will do nicely. The legend of Lord Archibald Lightsbane deserves to be wrapped up with grace and aplomb. Wouldn't you all agree?
Sure. After all, a dark paladin's brooding is never done. It is infinite, like the black pit in the depths of my soul.
I have other matters to attend to. But if all of you are staying,
Oh, it's okay, ma'am. If you need to take any notes, I could forward them to you in the morning.
so eager to be rid of me,
No, of course not, ma'am. I was just...
trying to be dutiful, I know. A kind gesture, but misguided. It's not the game I'd be taking notes on, but the players.
Well, if you're all staying, then I guess we might as well continue from where we left off. All right, you're all still in the throne room.